Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Deary Talk Show. Come on in, come on in. If you can go ahead, if you're on YouTube watching, hit the like button wherever you're watching from. It could be Lemon8, TikTok, Blue Sky, X, Instagram, wherever you're listening from. Go ahead and show your appreciation for the content and drop some comments if you would like. But let me get the housekeeping out of the way. If you can go ahead and look at that toolbar scrolling, it is the Copyright Act of 1976 under Section 107. This is for fair use purposes and commentary. So this is for teaching, sometimes criticism and entertainment and all that good stuff, news reporting. But for me, you guys know my slogan, it's always that jazz. We're here to talk today about Apollo Nida. Yes, you guys know Phaedra's ex-husband, but he's a lot more than that. He is a father that we know of three, maybe more, but right now, three, allegedly to the other stuff. But he's having a sit down with his oldest son that he met once. He talked to him on the phone when he was incarcerated, and he met him while he was incarcerated. But like a really, really good meeting it happened once he, sorry about that. Once he got out, I'm not cutting that out. So anywho, let me get into it. Guys, if you want to subscribe to this YouTube channel, there is a button at the bottom right corner if you don't know where to look, but wait until the video is over. Go click on that and it'll redirect you to my location to subscribe. Let me go ahead and bring this up. I want to share my screen. And this is Instagram. This is on Apollo's actual Instagram page. So I want to send a huge shout out to him. Let me go ahead and see, can I blow this up bigger? Woo, I want it a little bit bigger for you guys, but I guess this is good enough for me. Okay, that'll work. Anywho, let me let him talk. He's speaking and have a conversation with his son about him and his younger brothers that Apollo has with Phaedra, and his interaction with his oldest son's interaction with Phaedra. So let's listen in.
Is it like the integration of the relationship between you and Phaedra, for people that don't know, like even now, and you and Aiden and Dylan?
I pride myself on being a good brother. And so when I initially found out I had two brothers, I noticed the time gap, and I also noticed that everything's about to be foreign. All I could do is I just prayed, and I was just like, due to the separation, if I could even get half of the connection that I had with my siblings that I grew up with, we're gonna be great. Yeah, no. So I remember the first time I met them, we all went to the mall, and even from then, like, it was always clicking. You know what I mean? They're funny, man. They like touching my hair, like, oh, you play sports, you play basketball, like, what's going on? Like, you asked about Phaedra. Now, I remember when we first met the boys, like the first couple of times, me and her didn't speak. I had to go to the car to get Aiden and Dylan out. So she has to see me, but it wasn't anything though. Like, literally, words. It's like, okay, boys, see y'all later. We didn't make eye contact. I'm not saying nothing to her, not out of disrespect. It's more so like, I don't know what's going on. That was probably like the first month.
I think for me, and I'm sorry guys, I do have to talk in between to make this commentary and make the fair use approach my own. But anywho, I think for me, Phaedra was probably filling him out. With any mother that's overprotective of her children, but at least she felt comfortable with them going with him. So I don't think anything, and just like he didn't think anything about it. So that was really sweet.
And I don't think she was being disrespectful. I think she also, too, was just trying to be respectful and didn't really know how to handle it. This is what shifted. She ended up calling me, and this is like the first phone call I've ever got. She was like, hey, Trey, Aiden wants to know if you're going to be available this weekend so that y'all can go to whatever. And I'm just like, yeah, absolutely. Like, I'm in town. We're going to go hang out, maybe go to the arcade, whatever we were doing. Right. She's like, okay, cool. That'll be fun. I just want to let you know, though, the boys can't stop talking about you. Like, they're so excited to have a big brother, and all I hear all day is Trey this, Trey that, and the boys really look up to you. And I just want to say, like, I'm happy you're around, and I'm glad they got a big brother. Like, they really, really admire you, and it seems like you have a good head on your shoulders. So I'm glad you're around. That was awesome, you know. So hang up that call. Now, from that call, moving forward, all love. Every time she see me, hey Trey, what's up? How you doing? A hug. Now you speak, you know, and now it's a lot of respect. Even now, I still catch a phone call.
And I could definitely attest to that. Like, I'm very thankful for that, because, you know, it could have went a whole nother way, you know, and the fact that Phaedra has been open arms, let you have free reign. There's no animosity. There's no division. You know, you are family. Even just like when we're over there playing basketball, there's no, like, I forget the dynamics between her and I, right? It's more so you and your brothers, right? It's open.
I know for sure I can pull up anywhere Phaedra's at and get access to the boys. I really appreciate that.
That's really, really good. And, you know, because we've seen some really crazy co-parenting situations and everything. And regardless of what I personally think of Phaedra, you know, and it's just her persona of how she is on television or whatever, I think this is really, really good, because this is showing and putting her in a different light. So even though, you know, she love her boys and everything, she's opening up for them to get to know their brother. Also, they're spending time with their dad. Now, don't get her wrong. If, you know, something go down, she'll snatch you back up, and she'll go in protective mode. But this is really, really, really good, because if Apollo's going to do anything or let them down or whatever, it's going to be on him. It's not going to be on her watch. So she's giving him and his son access to the boys, and sound like they're over to the house and they're getting along and everything, or whatever the case. And they're, you know, her and Apollo sounds like they're putting whatever they did bygones to the side. So I really think that's really, really sweet. And it shows a different side of Phaedra. So that's really, really good. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. And guys, go over and check Apollo out. It's Apollo Nida. It's APOLLONIDA 03. And he has a podcast. It says here, any second podcast on YouTube, second episode. So his son's name is Trey. So Trey, the boys in the hood, y'all know Trey. But anywho, let me stop. Trey. Oh, you know what? I wanted to read some of the comments. Let me see here. One person said, I love that Phaedra embraced him and allowed Trey to build a relationship with his younger brothers. Let's see. Another person says, Phaedra was sold after she realized her babies loved him. And I think any mother would be that way. And another person said, props to Phaedra for making her sons a priority and embracing their brother. Trey speaks so openly and honest in this interview. Another person, he really seems like a decent young man. That's what I was saying to myself. No, I'm sorry, Apollo. But I was just like, dang, Apollo, you make it learn some things. Apollo, I'm just saying my opinion. But anywho. And one person said she's a great mom who just wants her boys to have access to a great black man. Props to Phaedra for being a real woman and doing the best for her boys as a mother. And it's just going on, and everybody is really seeing Phaedra in a different light. So I didn't want this video to be that long. I just wanted to, you know, bring access and let you guys see like what's going on, because we really don't get to see this side of Phaedra when she's on, you know, when she was on Married to Medicine, Roa. Well, I really didn't watch Roa that much because, baby, they was doing nothing for me. But anywho, that's not why I'm here to talk about it. But yeah, I'm glad that we're able to see another side of Phaedra. So anywho, guys, thank you for watching and listening. A really short video. You guys have a great day. Don't forget to hit that like button on your way going out. Subscribe to this channel. Drop your comments. What you guys think. Does it show you that Phaedra has a different side to her? Because I remember on Married to Medicine, you know, we really wanted to see that side of her, and we wanted to see her and Apollo interact, but we really didn't. Well, we seen when they interact at the end, but yeah. But anywho, I'm out of here. Peace and soul. Mwah.